Dead guys, join Long-Haired Yeti in the cave for honest thoughts and opinions. Trust me, it's better than the basement. There's sausages down there. Portuguese sausages. And you have to keep your back to the wall. Stay non-butt fucked. Woke is dead, guys. Join Long-Haired Yeti in the cave for honest thoughts and opinions. Trust me, it's better than the basement. There's sausages down there. Portuguese sausages. And you have to keep your back to the wall. Stay non-butt fucked. Woke is dead, guys. Join Long-Haired...
I'll fucking put it on there again. What the fuck? Right, okay. How are we doing, guys? Head up. Let me fucking get this sorted out. What the fuck are we doing now? Right. There we go. Right, what the fuck? Oh, I ain't got my camera up. That's why. Fuck's sake. What a prick. Right. Oh, shit. It fell over. That was the camera that fell over, not me. Although I am about ready to fall over. Big up, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Hope you like that intro there. Mate of mine made it for me, the Cartman one. And yeah, it's absolutely awesome. So, yeah, we're going to get on with this game friendly with Fulham. I'll show you the side that we are putting out. It says bot Morato, Awonyi, Jota, Yates, Konya. Konya's getting a run out, which is great. Carmo, Berry, Whitehall, Powell, and Sinclair. So he's definitely having a real good look at what we've got going at the moment. On the bench is Sells, Williams, Murillo, Sangari, Hudson-Odoi, Anderson, Anderson, Gibbs White, Anderson, Gibbs White, Wood, Jesus, and Bowley, Milenkovic, Aina, and Abbott. Great to see Jesus on there as well. And so I'm guessing that we're going to go through this with the first half and then probably put the main players on in the second half. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of signings to do at some point. So, we're going to get on with it. Big up, Carl, mate. How you doing? Evening, lads. I've no internet for the past week. Nightmare will hop in and out as roaming permits me. Hit the likes on arrival, people. Cheers for that, matey. And big up, Lone Star Londoner. Thanks for the update, Carlos. And Daniel Knights, how you doing, mate? Big up. And big up from Carl as well. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, so we've got 5 minutes before the game actually starts. And surely, what's going on here? I am signed in. I'm not signed in. Right, okay. Here we go. Right, when's it come on then? Where is it? My laptop's been a bit stupid at the minute. Hope everyone's well, guys. Got a little bit awesome real deal last night with Dal and Jez and Anthony, who came on as well. Some great conversations about Ozzy Osbourne and, our feelings about that. Certain things, AI taking over, all that kind of thing. Arsenal, just all football teams and all the situations that's going on at the minute. It was brilliant. It was just like a sit down in the pub, which is what it's supposed to be. And it's just to sit down in the pub and have a chat between mates, and it was just absolute quality. I went on Jossie J's channel afterwards. Big up to Jossie J for having me on. Can't remember a lot of it after that, to be quite honest with you. I don't even know what we was talking about. I've got no idea. Arsenal hyped up this Gyökeres announcement, only to disappoint. Why is it disappointed? I don't know. All those Arsenal fans are getting hyped over Gyökeres' announcement today, and they think they're going to win the treble. Well, Liverpool got beat by AC Milan, didn't they? So I kind of knew how that'd go. Hey, Carl, mate, what did you think to that UFC, mate? I'm up to date now. Big up to Dustin Poirier, because he has actually given us some quality. But I tell you what, Holloway's on a different level at the minute. He's on a different level at the minute. I don't know how Dustin Poirier thought he won that, because I think Holloway absolutely pieced him up. And Holloway's actually got power now as well. He's actually got the power now as well. So it's quite impressive, really, from Holloway the other day. Is that your green screen behind you, Yeti? No, mate, not yet. No, I still haven't sorted it out yet. I had a few other things to sort out, but I've sent for these bloody plastic veneer things to teeth jobs, and I've done I've took the molds or whatever, and the lower ones have been accepted, which is a bit stupid because the lower ones aren't too bad anyway. It's the top ones I need, but apparently I've dragged it when I've took it up. When I've took the tray out my mouth, I've dragged it, so I've got to do that again. So that's cost me another 20 quid. So yeah, but I will be sorting that afterwards. I don't know what they've done with this StreamYard, but the image and everything looks a lot better, because I did read the other day that apparently there's been complaints that the images ain't working on certain browsers, but it does look a lot more cleaner. A lot of the time it looks a bit like there's a bit of interference going on or something, but it definitely looks a lot better. I noticed it last night as well. Louisiana's finest, Dustin Poirier. Yeah, I think he's made the right decision, though. He just didn't seem all that way there in that fight for me. So I think he's definitely. I mean, he might come back at some point. You never know, do you? Because the other one's coming back. Max Holloway definitely won. Just took way more damage than necessary. Reason he lost versus Taporia. Yeah. I mean, the power though. I mean, putting Dustin Poirier down like 2 or 3 times is quite impressive, to be honest. Always like Dustin, legend for sure. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And I know more news on Isaac today. No, I don't think there's a lot sort of going on at the minute. I was talking to Mama earlier, and she's absolutely gutted, and I get it. I get it. Newcastle are gutted. Why he has to do it now, I don't know. Why he couldn't have just done it at the end of the season. He's just pathetic, really. It is really shitty. And as soon as you turn on the badge, that's it for me. I ain't got no time for it. Gibbs White, he's still playing for us, but for me, there's a lot to answer for. I'm not one of those that just forgives like that. No chance. Evening, Yeti, mate. Hey, how you doing, Jack, mate? Hope you're well, pal. And hope things are going all right for you. As like this thing going on with the Europa and all that kind of stuff. I hope you do get that information, like what's been said, because I want to know what it is as well. Because I've said before, I haven't heard Marinak. There's no proof that Marinak said any of them things, so I want to actually see for myself that that's the case. But as always, Jack, big up to you, mate. I mean, you must be a little bit worried, aren't you? Because your team's kind of, I've heard somebody's interested in Lacroix now as well. Gay, Eze, obviously, Mateta. I mean, geez, it's insane. Arsenal fear no one. Yeah, I mean, well, that should be, mate. But he's got to get it started up and see what happens. Like I say, I don't think, like I said to Dow last night, I think the 2 teams that are right up there and standing up there at the minute is Liverpool and Arsenal. They definitely look the teams to beat. Manchester City, don't really know that much about the new players that they've got and stuff like that. But if they can get it together, they've got the personnel as well. Chelsea look like a possible outsider, a good outsider as well. Isaac is a snake. Yeah, 100%. 100%. There's no doubt about that. Well, apparently, the main man, the chief, is going to come and have a speak to Isaac, whatever his name is. It's not going to make no difference. It's not going to make no difference. He wants out, and that's it. And I think, like I said to Mama today, I think the worst thing is if there's an exodus because of it. Because, mind you, if they get Sesko, I think they'd be all right, don't you? If they got Sesko. On TalkSport, I heard Newcastle fans was crying about Isaac. I mean, I've seen loads of different things. A lot of people are just saying, just get him gone. Same as I am with Morgan Gibbs White, basically. And there's also talk that they might be interested in Nicholas Jackson as well. I think if it comes down to it, the replacement should be Sesko, personally. From Isaac's perspective, it kind of made sense. Even if he doesn't get a move, his wages will be upped. Yeah, I get it. I get all that. But the fact of the matter is, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is the keeping it real, yeah? Don't put yourself onto any players whatsoever. Always, the only thing you need to be backing is the club. That's it. Owners, managers, players, they all go, yeah? Your club will always be there, and that's what you stand by, because there's no point standing by anything else. Yeah, all good, brother. Just taking my breaks when I need. Nice one, mate. Good to have you in, mate. Yeah, he is loyal, but X him and he won't forgive. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Have Crystal Palace appear for the Europa League getting kicked off? I think that they've appealed it, I think, as far as I know. Yeah, obviously we believe that we had good enough evidence to prove UEFA wrong, and obviously have evidence of something to mention it if otherwise we get sued. Yeah. I want to hear it myself as well, because I did say at the time, unless I hear it, then, I'm not really going to say anything in that respect. So I actually want to hear the evidence myself. I think Liverpool will win the league because I know what Arsenal DNA is. Yeah, very good point. I'm worried for some of them, but all of them played last night in a friendly against Crawley and were right up for it. They certainly had no cloud over them. Yeah, which you'd expect that, though, wouldn't you, really? If Isaac wanted to go, he should have opened his mouth before. Liverpool spent all the money on Ekatike and Arsenal. That's the first time I've actually said that name right. Ekatike. And I probably didn't, but I don't know. And Arsenal on Gyökeres, he opened his mouth early. Well, it's the agents, isn't it? I think the agents are just putting their names around and all that kind of thing. Carl Rossi, I can't understand the notions of Toon fans assuming none of their players could ever leave. It's happened to us many times, despite decent wages, etc., etc. Exactly. Mark my words, if all of a sudden, if Real Madrid turned up and said, you know what, we want Saka, yeah, and they went, I tell you what, let's offer 300, 400 million, he's gone. He's gone. Every player's got a price. Get over it and stop crying. Replace as required. Keep winning trophies, and your players have a better chance in staying. Yeah, absolutely. That's spot on, mate. 100%. If you keep winning stuff, then they'll want to stay because their career's still going up through, and their money's raising as well. How much they're worth and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, so 100%, mate. Is this actually going to start or what? Nothing's starting at the minute. It should be on there, shouldn't it? Is this fucking... Right, yeah, hold on. Right. Yeah, I know. It's loading up now. I don't know what happened there. This laptop's fucking bollocks. Right, 2 minutes in anyway. And if we keep the nucleus of the squad together, we'll be okay. Obviously, this Europa thing is causing distractions. Yeah, absolutely. And I think you just got to get on with it, ain't you? Do that on the sidelines and get on with it. You know, pretty much the same as what we're doing with Morgan Gibbs-White. But, you know, I don't know. For me, I can't see him not having some say in the situation, to be honest. I just can't see it. Yeah, get back in the club. Clubs can treat players horribly too to get them out of the club business side of it, sadly. Yeah, but you know what you find? You find when a player leaves, this is what annoys me a little bit about players. When they leave, they can't even like take it on the head and go, look, I wanted to move to bigger things and that's why I went. They have to turn around and say, well, the club accepted the bid, so I didn't really. So they even win part of like saying exactly what they wanted, you know, and try and make it about the club. And I won't have that. I will not have that. Alanga did that as well. You know, oh well, they accepted the bid and all this, that, and the other. Like, fuck off, lad. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't bring my club into shit like that. Just get the fuck out of it. Yeah, what players the Forest now need to keep... Oh, shit. The fuck's that come on for? Oh. Can you guys actually hear the game? I'll turn it right down. So, what players the Forest need now to keep pushing? Well, we need to get a winger, of course. We need to get Alanga replaced. This Ndoye guy, apparently, that's on the way. I've heard Jota Silva is possibly going to Sporting CP, is it? He's possibly going to Sporting CP. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Jota Silva. I like it. He's good sort of in the defensive side, but his attacking side is lacking. But every time he comes on, he wears that shirt with pride, and that's always a big thing for me. But you've got to be able to do the things that you're there for as well. You know, it's not just... I mean, it's great having a player that can do both defending and attacking, but he seems to fail on the second one. If Real come knocking with a serious offer for any of our players, they're gone. And unless they're homegrown, I have no issue with it. Isaac is Swedish Somali heritage, for fuck's sake. Yeah, absolutely. I got you, mate. I got you. There's fans on both sides who are insufferable on Twitter, but that Forest Fan TV bloke is the biggest one on there. Oh, yeah. No, mate, people are always having a go at him and saying stuff. I don't even bother with him, to be honest. My mate Corbin, he's always like sending me stuff, what he's saying and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't really give a flying fuck what he says, to be honest. He don't represent me as a Forest fan, not in any way, shape or form, so that's that. Obviously, I want Europa because you play teams like Roma and Ajax, etc. Conference League teams are in these faraway countries. I don't mind either one, to be honest. I've said that right from the start. I don't want anything given to us, as I've always said, but it's UEFA. You know what UEFA are like, and as soon as you start going against them, they tend to dig in as well, And a lot of clubs have said things about it, but they don't really care. They don't really care, We're in a sense the little guys, so they don't really care. It's just for a show, innit? Let's face it. My top 5 predictions is Liverpool win league, Arsenal second, Man City third, Chelsea fourth, and Newcastle fifth for my top 5 prediction. And as in what you was asking me there, Lone Star, I mean, for me, it comes down to who we're going to be starting the season with. So it's very difficult to sort of go on that. I think we've done good with having Igor Jesus, who gives a completely different option up front to Chris Woods. He's going to be a nightmare for defenders, I think, personally, Jesus. And I hope that's the kind of the way it works out. Obviously, he's got to get himself sorted first. I think probably midfield as well. I think there's looking at a guy called Mafio. I've also heard that we could be looking at Nkunku as well from Chelsea. That one I'm not sure on because he gets injured a lot, doesn't he? But looking at what I've seen, I mean, because at the minute they're only friendlies and things like that, so it's very odd to actually sort of come through with it. Can't hear the game. Nice one. Sporting CP. I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was Sporting Lisbon. I weren't sure, so I didn't say it. So if he's Portuguese, that's a big, big club out there, so maybe his country pride might take over. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think he's on today, I believe. But I do that. I mean, this is what I've read. I don't know if that's what's happening or not, but that's what I've read up to now. Troy Deeney talked about how he had to kick up a fuss in training to get to Watford. Life-changing money going from £300 a week to £5,000 a week. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it on all that. I get it on all that. I totally understand it on all that. But the thing is, for me, what the contracts mean anymore? Contracts don't mean anything. What's the point giving someone a 5-year contract? It's just they don't mean shit. Is Eze leaving? Well, you'd have to ask Jack on that one, but he keeps saying that he's going to Arsenal, but again, that's just all rumours and shit. I don't know kind of what's going on with that. I think we have a good chance of winning either Europa or Conference. If Tottenham won it, we can win it. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. 100%. And Lone Star under no, because Arsenal keep trying to underpay the 68 million release clause, and we won't accept any less. And that's, yeah, absolutely. If you're going to get him, you've got to pay it. Looking forward to the season? Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. We will win title call, mark my words. It's going to be very difficult, but I don't see why not. You've got the players. It just depends at what. Loads of different things are going to come into account of it, but I think you're going to have a damn good fucking chance at it. Troy Deeney's a bell end, but he's right there. Yeah, big up evening. Big up evening. Big up Pepsi. Evening says Pepsi. Big up evening. You got a new name now, mate. Evening. Plus, Glasner has won that competition before, so I have every faith. And contracts are like monopoly money, pointless. Yeah, absolutely, they are. They are nowadays. There's just no point in them at all. I mean, like we don't even know yet. I mean, if Newcastle do sell Isaac, they're going to have 150 million. Yeah, they could come knocking on our door. For, I don't know, Murillo, I think they've been interested in the past, and also Morgan Gibbs-White they've been interested in the past. So, I mean, they could come knocking on our door yet as well. Einer even. But Einer should be all right. Better than get he signed a contract, but like I just said, he doesn't need shit, so. We won't Lone Star, says Carl Rossi. Yeah, we will, says Lone Star. We're going to have like a Punch and Judy. For some reason, I think our window is done. The Eze deal feels a reach. I think you'll do the Eze one, and I think that'll be it. To be honest, I'd be surprised to see like you do it any more personally. I think you need more? Yeah, I do. Definitely. There's still some positions that could do with other players behind, unless he's looking to use the youth, which is not a bad thing. I think that might be what we're sort of looking to do as well, and that's why we keep playing them. Just gone 10 minutes in the game. Like these contracts Chelsea are giving to players, 7-year deals and stuff. It's blatant corruption, getting around FFP rules and stuff. Yeah, they're always everyone's going to do that, aren't they? You know, I mean, and you know what I don't like? What I really, really don't like is this thing where players can just decide, I'm not going to sign a new contract, and I'm just going to run my contract down and then leave for next to fucking nothing. That shit is scummy, and that needs to fucking stop. And sooner or later, the clubs will do something about that, because they'll put some. I'd put something in the contract that says as soon as you decide to do that, you only earn half the fucking wages. That's what I'd do, 100%. Did you perchance say this last year, or am I mistaken? At Lone Star London, I think he says it every year, doesn't he? Well, he said Arteta was an elite manager yesterday, and Jez said, please explain to me how he's an elite manager, and he got no answer. So, right, so we're on 12 minutes. It looks a bit more of a game than the other friendlies that we've had, to be quite honest with you. It's interesting to see like one or two of the newer players. Morato's not looked too bad in these friendlies. Awoniyi's on again. He's got to sort of like start bucking up as well, big time. Look, we have acquired top players. We will be very hard to beat. We finally have a striker. Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree with that. But I think the biggest thing is, and we was talking about it on The Real Deal last night, yes, you have bought like top players. Yes, you have strengthened in good areas, and yes, you have now got a striker. But so have Liverpool. I think personally that all this should have been done 2 seasons ago, and I think you'd have already won it. If you want my honest opinion, I think you'd have already won it. Arteta and Nuno are elite managers. I wouldn't even say Nuno's an elite manager, mate. Not in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't say they're elite. I'd say he had a great season last season, and he did really well. But I certainly wouldn't put him in any elite stance or anything like that. Elite's a big statement to make, and Arteta ain't no elite manager because he's won shit. Yeah, won nothing. He's MGW playing. He's on the bench, so I imagine he'll change everybody at half time, and then the full team will be out. I would say what we've got at the moment. Might even try and do Jesus and Woods together. That might be an interesting thing if he looks into doing that. Here's Yatesy with a shot and just goes wide. You need to rid Awoniyi. Well, the thing is, with him having that injury last time, and you know, like what happens with fans when you have an injury and everybody gets behind them and all this, that, and the other. So he's really going to have to like not be good enough in any way, shape, or form in order for people to start thinking like that. Simple as that, really. Arteta ain't no chance. No, he's not at all. Agreed at Jack and lol Jack. Arteta has achieved the bare minimum with the money he's had, the same as Southgate did at England. An early man at Lone Star London. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, what's he got in his trophy cabinet? 1 FA Cup in what? 5 years, 6 years, is it? That's not elite. That's nowhere near elite. Have a word. Liverpool didn't do well today. No, but it's their first friendly, isn't it? So I'm sure they'll get it sorted. If they manage to get Isaac as well, I think that'll be a massive thing. Arteta forever and 14 watching. Say hello for fuck's sake if you can't, and would not rather stroke it in the dark at least. Yeah, like, yeah, absolutely, yeah, 100%. And Glasner is a better manager. I think Glasner's pretty good, to be quite honest with you. I think the only thing with Glasner is he don't get them going right from the beginning of the season. But if he could have done that, then I think it could have been a complete... Because he got playing brilliant towards the end, same as he did the season before as well, you know. And they won the FA Cup on merit as well. No doubt about that. Glasner is elite, really good coach. Glasner's not elite, though. I don't know where you're reading about elite, but he's not elite. And Fulham have scored, by the way. It's 1-0 Fulham. I don't know who that is. Is that fucking... I don't know who that was. Hold up, let me have a look. Right, so easy ball from Bassi over the top. Beats the defender. They can't get to him and just lobbed over the top by their number 8, whoever that is. Is that Harris? I don't know who the fuck that is. 1-0 to Fulham. And Glasner is elite, really good coach. My opinion of elite is different than yours, Yeti, that's all. Yeah, well, elite is you win things, mate. And, you know, he's got one FA Cup, the same as, like, Arteta has. What he's done before that, I don't really know. To be quite honest, Jack could probably tell you better than I would. But elite is a standard, you know. Elite, you're talking like the Alex Fergusons, you're talking like the Peps, you're talking like the Arsene Wengers, you're talking Brian Clough, you're talking, you know, all those kind of managers. He couldn't clean their fucking boots. But fair enough, if that's what you want to think, that's entirely up to you, mate. Everyone is entitled to an opinion. Well, this season, he earmarked the start as the most important thing. If we had the better start, we only got our act together. Yeah, exactly. It was the same as last season, weren't it? I think if you could get it going at the start of the season, I think you could be a massive danger. But again, it's going to come down to who you've got. Because every team now, I mean, look at Bournemouth. I mean, they've made a shitload of money, Bournemouth have. But now they've got to start again, you know, and it makes it really difficult. Yeah, exactly, says Cole. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it just depends, like, what your thoughts and mind is and stuff. There's Fulham with a corner kick. I might watch the Fantastic Four after this, and then I'll probably do a honest thoughts and opinions on it tomorrow. We'll see. Fulham all over us at the minute. It's headed away and it's coming back in, and that's a nice block there from Forest. Still all over us. This guy's going all on his own. Shoots it over the bar, takes a deflection, I think, as well, or is even a foul. What do you think about Newcastle, Nicholas Jackson? Do you think that's like a good idea or what? I think if they lose Isaac, it's got to be Sesko. Because I think they've looked at on Wissa, because they offered 25 million. We offered 25 million. So I don't know whether we're going to go back in for him. I do like Wissa, to be honest. He rips us apart enough, let's put it that way. By the way, could Pedro Pascal fuck off from being in every single movie, for fuck's sake? Yeah, I know. It always goes like that, though, doesn't it? There's always one that's like in everything all of a sudden. Like, you know, they always do that. There's one actor turns up. Oh my days, it's 2-0, and it's Harris. I think Harris again. I think that's 2 goals for Harris. Ex-Derby scumbag. Do you guys like going to Portugal? This is a small stadium. I've only been to Portugal once, and it is a really nice place. So it's Forest 2, Fulham 0. No, Forest 0, Fulham 2. And that's a great free kick there from, well, it weren't even great, to be fair. It was swinging to the right hand side, but wasn't great. So 19 minutes gone, and 2-0 to Fulham. No, not but November. So yeah, 2-0 to Fulham. Right, so I mean, like I say, there's a lot of players on. Sinclair's on, who's looked quite decent in the friendlies. I think what we're doing at the minute is trying to find out who we want to keep hold of and who we want to get rid of. There's going to be a bit of a mountain to climb for the lads who's going to come on at half time, though, at this rate. I mean, I don't think we've not really had any sort of chances on goal or anything yet. Not that I've seen, anyway. Apart from Yates, and that was just wide. You can't really take pre-season results seriously, though, because I've seen teams win every pre-season game and then start shit. That is very true. That is very, very true. I think pre-season's all about basically finding out, sort of trying different formations and things like that. Well, working out your 11, trying out different formations, checking players that are there to see whether they will fit into your system or not, like the O'Briens and all that kind of stuff, and then just looking at sort of getting rid of them. If not, I think that's pretty much what friendlies are all about. Oh my days, what a good tackle there on the edge of the box. I think that's Sinclair, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's Sinclair. He looks an interesting player. I don't know whether we're going to be using him quite a bit as well. But he looks quite an interesting player, but we're getting it back again. And we've got it in the middle of the field. Played down the right-hand side. Just keeping the ball at the minute in defence, not really sort of making any major moves forward. Just keeping possession. Because we are competitive people, we want to win every game, even pre-season games. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. You want to do that, and you want to see like the new players you've got. You want to see how they perform as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Jesus come on. Cunha's doing really well up to now. He's the one that just made that tackle, because that was another shot on goal. If he hadn't made that tackle on the edge of the box, he looks real kind of looks decent, to be honest. That Cunha does. Evening, Yeti. How you doing, Luke James? You alright, mate? And there's the man himself. Cunha, I mean, not Luke James. Yeah, they're pushing us back a little bit at the moment. It's going to take time anyway. So, yeah, did you see some of our ultras got into UEFA headquarters in Switzerland and gave the desk a briefcase with fake money in it? It did that. Nice, mate. There's so much stuff going on at the minute. I just kind of stayed away from a lot of it because it's just absolutely ridiculous. Now, that was Sinclair, wasn't it, that made that challenge? That was a good challenge on the edge of the box. If he'd have got that wrong, that was going to be a free kick right on the line. It's a good way to get kids and new players involved pre-season. Yeah, absolutely, and just see what you've got, and what you can try and be using, and and how people can fit in. And I mean, that Sinclair's looked decent every game so far. He's not worried about like trying to take players on. And I mean, we kept bringing him on before, and he made like a difference most of the time when we brought him on as well. But I mean, our first two games 0-0. So I think Nuno pretty much works like on a defensive a defensive basis first, and then sort of works on the rest afterwards. That's pretty much how I think it goes. But we shall see. There's like a fair few different friendlies after this, isn't there? There's a Man United one, I think. That's about like midnight, though, I reckon. Big up Luke James, matey. And did you see the UEFA president said in 2023 there's some clubs we pretend we don't own, other clubs we turn a blind eye to it. Oh, I think that's pretty obvious. The only thing I would say, Jack, is why the hell did they only have that email and why can't they pick the phone up? Why was the email that they had the club shop email, and why can't they just pick the phone up? That makes no sense to me. We actually live in 2025, so you do actually have these things called phones. I mean, crazy. I was like, what the fuck? So you're actually admitting corruption then, you flannel? Yeah, I mean, well, they do that all the time, don't they? I mean, look at Starmer. I mean, every day he admits he's a complete twat and then tries to say he's not a complete twat. I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Fulham's actually put quite a thingy side out, to be honest. There's Bassey there. There's so I would imagine they're going to look at sort of taking it back. There's Aris, Bassey, Aris. There's that striker. I can't remember his name, but they've got quite a thingy side out there today. But like I say, I mean, it doesn't mean anything. What means anything?
Good evening to you.
Shut up.
Let me start by apologising for the technical issues that have plagued us for the first half of this friendly between Portugal.
Just looking on Arsenal shop, Gyökeres shirt, 85 quid. Wow. I mean, the shirt prices are insane, aren't they? Let's face it. I've already seen like the kits, cheaper on other sites already, to be honest. And I was like, why did they only have our club shop email? Couldn't they get hold of the FA to contact us then the FA pass it on to us? Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, right, a lot of the information's not known. A lot of the time nowadays, somebody else will get blamed for something, because the problem nowadays is nobody accepts accountability. And if you can blame somebody else, then that's what they'll do, instead of just turning around and saying, look, yeah, this happened, that happened, this is the way it goes, and that needs to be done. And that's one of the biggest problems nowadays. Nobody can accept accountability. And it's so weak. Just be honest at the end of the day. It's so easy. But Textor has now completely sold his shares, so he has zero to do with us. So now if the boot is out, they're just being difficult. Yeah. But it had to be done at that time, though, didn't it? It had to be sorted at that time. Or it had to, because I think when it happened to us, I think Marianakis dropped down or something. I don't know. He dropped down or something, so I heard. Hold up. Awoniyi's in on goal. Oh, nice turn from Awoniyi. Good shot as well. Really good work that was from Awoniyi. Absolutely took him to the cleaners there. Beautiful pass through as well. Awoniyi up against Bassey. That's only one winner in there. Awoniyi turns it round. Great shot. Great save from the keeper. Now, if we get more of that from Awoniyi, then I would keep him definitely. Did you like John Textor before the ordeal? Did it? Oh right, did he? Oh, that's why I said I don't reckon anyone apart from the bigwigs at Palace and the bigwigs at UEFA and CAS know it's a court thing. It's all private. Yeah, 100%. And no, he wanted to make us a multi-club thing, and we didn't want it. No one liked him at Palace. Right. Oh, and here come Fulham now. Oh, Bot comes out. Shot comes in, but that's cleared away for a corner. Bot went flying out then. Easy to pull us apart, though, there, to be honest, by Fulham. Bit lucky there. Yeah, it has to be done within a certain time frame, but these deals can take months and months to sort out. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say really is the fact of the way it was handled. I mean, for me, you didn't know you was going to win the FA Cup, but I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to go on too much about it. But I don't think there's any point like blaming other clubs and stuff like that. Ooh, Smith Rowe with a shot there just went wide. This game's just opened up now. We take it like the bitches we are, absolutely, and we deserve it for taking. A pack of cigarettes in Ireland is €20.45 now, yet we sit here and say, oh well, same pack is a fiver in Romania. Exclaim. Yeah, 100%. That's ridiculous, isn't it, that? It's confidential information, as all court cases are, so everything is guesswork. Exactly, and this is why it always gets on my nerves when they turn around, or the club or whatever turn around and say, don't speculate, or the police say, don't speculate. Well, if you're not going to tell anybody anything, then they're going to speculate. That's just human nature, isn't it? People are always going to do guesswork and all that kind of stuff because that's what people are. So if you're not going to tell people anything, they're going to sort of come to a conclusion of it. People have always been like that. Never been any different. Jack, he was on TalkSport talking about clearing the debt. Was that true? And avoid cigs. They kill. Absolutely. Well, I'm doing vapes at the moment, but I'm going to knock that on the head at some point as well. Got a bit of a run on here with on the right hand side. Got a 1-year in the centre. Ball goes in. Oh my days, that cross was fucking awful. Who was that? They hit that cross then. I think he was trying to send the ball back to Nottingham with that cross. No, but nice counter though. I have to say, it was a really nice counter to get to him. I think the pass should have gone there, really. And then a 1-year would have been all right, but he left it too long. And then basically when he did do the cross, it's just... Nobody's ever getting that. Unless you're like Fantastic Four, Mr. Stretch Man, or whatever his name is. No point blaming other clubs unless there's something concrete, which we obviously believe. I just want to see what it is, what we have. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. €21, that's nuts. Same price as a bottle of alcohol. Yeah. The thing is, like, also, is like, you just need like some transparency and stuff. And the thing is, I've said from the start, I don't want to be handed nothing. I don't want my club handed nothing. I've been on that page all the time throughout this situation. I respect my owner because he stands by, and what he said about Morgan Gibbs White and Spurs, that was fucking hilarious, to be honest. Absolutely hilarious. Basically, he came out and said, like, Morgan Gibbs White does want to go to like a bigger club, and he does want to win things, but he won't do that with Spurs. He needs better. Oh, that was absolutely brilliant, to be honest. He's full of shit. I wouldn't believe a word any billionaire says. No, they are liars, mate. Yeah, the police always say we ask for no speculation. When you sit on your hands and say no, people start putting 2 and 2 together. Yeah, of course they do. And you also think, well, why? It's like when somebody commits a crime and it's like the thing what happened in Liverpool where the guy just started driving around. I mean, he shouldn't have got in that area anyway. That's one fault from the police, in my opinion. And then when he does get in the area, straight away it was said about that guy, race, everything was said about him. But when something else happens, all of a sudden you don't hear nothing. And I think everybody knows who the culprit is. Everybody knows why they're keeping it quiet. It's madness. Tourism is down 30% due to high prices in everything, and they act surprised. Yeah, 100%. I think we're about the most expensive anywhere, aren't we? The only thing that's cheap, funnily enough, is alcohol. alcohol in this country, you can get like 10 cans for 10 quid. Why? Because they want you all drunk, so you're not taking any notice of what's going on. They'd like nothing better than for us all to be, all of us to be fucking alcoholics and all that kind of stuff. It keeps your attention. The world is on a tear, absolutely, and Ireland is testing communism, and it's working, sadly. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell is in Ireland too. Yeah, she is. She is. Well, apparently Trump is actually coming to, well, he's in Scotland now, I think, and he's coming to see Starmer tomorrow, I think, and he's going to basically tell him that you need to get your shit sorted out with the immigration and all that kind of stuff. Apparently, that's what he's going to do. So if he does that, he's got my respect. Shall be moving soon. Because I tell you now, right, England is starting to the lion is waking up now. The lion is waking up. And it's not going to be fun when it does. Let's put it that way. Because there's protests all the time now. People just ain't having it now. And there's loads of people getting out on the street, same as in Ireland as well. But it's what they want. But we just got to do it peacefully. Don't get wound up. Don't get violent, because then they just call us far right and all that kind of crap. Not far right, it's right so far. Yeah, it's the way UEFA have treated us with no respect at all during this saga, but they lay on their back for teams like Madrid and City. Yeah, absolutely. It's always been the same, though, isn't it? That, I mean, and to be honest, I mean, like what I was reading the other day, oh, why do Forest complain about everything? Why do Palace complain about everything? And I'm like, basically, the reason we do that is because you've got no fucking backbone, and you never did it in the past. So now we're trying to solve the situation to make up for you not having a fucking backbone. You know, that's why we're not just going to lay down and fucking take all the shit. We have respect for our club and who we are, yeah? So we're not just going to take shit from people up above just making things up as they fucking go along. You do that. So shut your fucking mouth. Your fucking team, your team's a bunch of fucking pansies, mate. You just let everything fucking go. Wales, yeah, in Weatherspoons, me and the missus get this peach vodka and lemonade for $1.99. Yeah, absolute bargain. I wouldn't be able to drink that, though. I don't do shorts at all. I'm going most likely to Eastern Europe, ideally Georgia. I'm lucky my job allows this freedom of movement. Yeah, nice. Big up, Adam. You all right, mate? Big up, yeah, good seeing you on Jossie J channel last night, mate. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm all good, man. I don't remember a lot of it, if I'm honest. I was off me fucking head. It's like when Starmer blames it on right-wing thugs. No, mate, it's genuinely concerned people fed up with what's happening. Bro, I've seen it. I've seen it on the information. They actually bring the the fucking whatever you call them, counter people, the left. They actually bring them in, and they bring them right into the middle of it. So they do it. They're actually doing it on purpose to try and cause shit. They're trying to cause shit. I saw one guy who was in the middle of the protest, and then he went to try and headbutt somebody. He was part of the left, yeah. And they're just trying to cause trouble. And it's like, just keep your fucking calm. Keep your calm. Get that guy's face. Make sure you remember him. And then when you're on the street and you see him somewhere at some point, then he'll pay. You know, out of the way. Well, Georgia, awesome. And yes, Palace and Forest have had to force them to get their act together and speed them up. Otherwise, they'd still be making a decision. You know, the crazy thing is, though, Jack, it's the same all the time, right? We fight it. We fight these things. And then all of a sudden, I mean, it's like this thing with Spurs, right? There's definitely some kind of, like, shitty thing gone on there. There's something that's gone on there. The agents told them the price. I think they're absolutely dense for going straight in at that price, because no team does that. And so it's bloody obvious. So it's a bit fucking stupid what they did, to be honest. They should have gone in at 52 million. It would have been turned down. They go in at 55. It's turned down. And then they end up at 60. And then it's like, shit, you've hit the release clause. Nothing we can do. And it would have been sorted. And there would have been no issue whatsoever. But the fucking idiots went straight in at the fucking buyout fucking clause straight away when there's an NDA on it. I mean, how fucking stupid can you get? How many teams go to try and buy a player and offer the correct money? Look at Eze with Arsenal. Arsenal's trying to offer less. They always do that. They always chance their hand at trying to get players for cheaper. Everybody does it. So, I mean, to me, it's pretty fucking obvious. Starmer is more deluded than the Arteta haters. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. And that's saying something, to be fair. I think it's kind of on par, to be honest. Also call, and yet they bring them in. The police escorted them into Epping. There are clips all over Twitter on it, and then the police smacked someone with a shield and busted their teeth. And they arrested him the next day, you know. The guy that they hit in the face, he was telling somebody about it. The police fucking arrested him. I seen a video today as well, where a lass in Leicester went and started talking to the Palestine free plasticine thing, and basically she was telling some facts and things like that, and the police come and arrested her. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And I tell you now, right? I'm saying this right now, yeah, because I ain't fucking around. And you know, as soon as this all comes to the fore, or Reform get in, or whatever, yeah. Reform get in and this shit starts, I want, and I'm going to request this as well, and I'm going to try and push this as well. I want them to look at videos of the police, and I want them either disciplined, or I want them fired, or I want them retrained. One of those three things needs to fucking happen, because where you've got people in a uniform that ain't doing their jobs properly, they are tyrants, mate. They are tyrants. And nobody is safe with tyrants. Jota and Bassey having a bit of a fight there. That's why I like Jota, though. Bassett's huge, but he's still going for it. They'll have a twit, and then the police smack the guy in the face. The agent told Spurs, but the Muppet opened his gob and ended up fucking his client up. Yeah. I think MGW knew something, though. He must have known something, because there was a planned medical. If there's a planned medical, surely MGW's been told. You're not going to have an agent just call you and go, oh, by the way, you're at Spurs for a medical on Friday. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I don't want to go. You know, what a load of bollocks. In short, the focus has no family values, food, quality of life, and not to mention the beautiful landscape. It is, to me, as close to the Garden of Eden. Yeah. It's just disrespectful, mate. If you're going to come and live in this country and get everything, then you need to show some fucking respect. Simple as that. Chelsea tried to do it with Elise, but we did the same thing as Forest and tried to get Chelsea for tapping him up. Then Chelsea withdrew because they were guilty of it. Yeah, 100%. It happens. It happens all the time. I believe it happens all the time. But we're not just going to lay down and let it happen. Same as like the dodgy, corrupt referees. We'll never let that go either. Go now, Carl. Life is short. Live it to the max. Absolutely. Don't like the police, Yeti, mate. Don't like the police. Don't like the police? No, I don't like the police either. I've got no, not from what I've seen over the. And I don't care if they say I'm just doing my job. That's not going to cut it. Every few years, there's something in world affairs propped up by media to further drive people further left or right. We're all playing a funny old game to the satanic elites. Absolutely, I said this the other day. What they want is us to divide each other, yeah, or to divide ourselves. And social media just makes it easier. Every time you go on social media, there's always something that winds you up that you want to say something about, and there's always somebody else that's got something to say against it or whatever. You know, they're just full of arguments all the time. So we're dividing ourselves all the time. What we need to do is actually look at the bigger picture and fucking stand together. We can argue it out afterwards, but stand together to get it sorted. And a lot of them are paid agitators as well. Spot on at Lone Star Londoner. I guarantee the refs are corrupt as well on the old match betting fixing shite. If players do it, then no doubt they do it. Yeah, 100%. 100%, mate. Totally agree with you. It's a very, very strange planet we live on now. I mean, you can do this, you can do that. Yet if you say hurty words on Facebook or on social media, ooh, you get arrested and put in prison, and they'll even take murderers out and shit like that to actually put you in a nice cell. What an absolute load of bollocks. I guarantee the refs are corrupt as well on the old match fit. Yeah, I read that all. This country'd fuck up big time, Yeti, mate. Yeah, it is. It is. And it's by design as well. That's the thing. It's all by design. The refs could say to their family the night before a game, I'm going to book this player, but 20 quid on it so it don't look suspicious. I bet that happens as well. I wouldn't be surprised if that don't happen, to be honest. That's probably why they've got the microphones on. I bet one of them, like in the FA's there on the mic saying, I've got 20 quid on him getting a penalty. Make sure he does. I bet that's what that's all about as well. Big up Josh and Michael. Yeah, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Big up Michael. He's got himself going now on Rumble. He's done like a few streams so far. I've got my Rumble account going now as well. So I'll put that Keep It Real, Keep It Yeti from the other day on there, where I'm explaining to Tottenham fans, we don't care. We don't care if you like us. We couldn't give a flying fuck if you like us. If you like us, then we ain't doing our job, are we? Who wants to be liked by other teams? I mean, that's just some kind of weird fucking odd shit, that is, isn't it? I used to love Forest, but I'm really falling out of love with you. Oh, fucking hell, I'm so fucking... that's absolutely destroyed me. I don't know where I can live without a Spurs fan not liking us. I'm really fucking... You know, where's the fucking noose? Where's me fucking... where's the tree I can go and get on? Fucking hell, what the fucking hell are they on about? I don't give a flying fuck if anybody likes us, to be quite honest with you. I'm Forest through and through, and that's it. And that's all I'm bothered about. It's weird how people are nowadays because they've got social media. It's just like, oh, I mean, what needs to happen, right, on social media? Engage brain before you engage fingers. You know, that's what needs to happen. Engage brain before you engage fingers. And a lot of people don't do that. It wouldn't surprise me if the refs order their Domino's or Chinese order. Yeah, can you imagine that? That's hilarious, that, isn't it? Hey, mate, if they have them microphones on the refs, how hilarious would it be coming to the end and then go, yeah, is that Just Eat? Yeah, I'd like I'm a mushroom pizza. You can deliver it to such and such, and then it comes through on the loudspeakers. That would be hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious, that would. Or maybe it's Tesco's shop. And then, like, he turns around and goes, what was it, mate? Did you want a 12-inch pizza? No, make it a 16-inch pizza, because I've just won my bet. I've just won my bet, so make it. I'll go all out, have a 16-inch pizza instead. In fact, we'll have some sides as well, and we'll have a dessert. Yeah, we'll celebrate in style. Or maybe it's Tesco shop. Yeah. Being hated is most likely a clear indication that you're doing something right. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I think if you've got a platform, then, you know, use your platform for the right things. I mean, that Keep It Real, Keep It Yeti video that I've started doing in the mornings and stuff. The last one I did, mind you, I did swear a lot in it, to be fair. But the last one I did, they've made it 18 plus. But my channel's not for kids. So why do you have to make it 18 plus? That just says everything, doesn't it, really? My other channel, I might be changing the name of it to Yeti Audits. And I might actually get out there, start doing some videoing of these things and that. I might be going on to the Tommy Robinson thing in London as well. We shall see. It just depends whether I can get a lift down there and a way back, basically. This country is a disgrace when it comes to pizza. Yeah. And the ref should be like, yeah, I'll have a large pepperoni with a side of wedges. If it is his shop, they'd be like, yeah, they didn't have my tin of beans. They'd replaced it with the shite ones. Yeah, that'd be hilarious, that would. Hello, is that the referee? Yeah. I'm at work. You shouldn't be calling me. Right, okay. Who is it? It's Pornhub. We wanted to give you an interview because you seem to be happy at fucking people. So, you might be perfect for the platform. So we just wanted to give you an interview and see if you was interested in that. Because we've looked at the charts and apparently you do more fucking than what he's done on Pornhub. So, you've actually sort of won an award. I don't want football like that, though. I don't want football like that. Same as I say before every game. I want a good game that gets won by the better team, not by stupid fucking decisions that changes everything. That's what I want. Question for all: what's the worst takeaway experience you've had? Takeaway experience. Well, I've had one that I've had delivered cold. I've had one where I've got the wrong pizza. Not really had any that bad, really, but the cold pizza was fucking annoying, but they did actually come out and give me another one. But that's probably about the worst that I've had, to be honest with you. Other than that, I mean, I don't order from them that much, but other than that, I've had some quite decent experiences, really. I mean, the worst was like when not really a takeaway, but it was when I ordered a Morrison's shop, and the guy starts taking the stuff out of the car and bringing it to the door, and then he parks in the middle of the road like an absolute fucking idiot, and then basically somebody starts doing the horn for him to move. And so he goes to his car and he says, "Oh, sorry, I'll move out of the way." And he goes to his car, grabs the rest of my bags and puts them on the curb and says, "Can you grab them?" And I went, That's not my fucking job, mate. That's your fucking job." "Oh yeah, but I'm in the middle of the road." And I went, "That's because you're an idiot. That's because you're an idiot. You could have parked up at the side of the house, right in front of the door, but instead you parked in the middle of the road." "Oh well, there was no way. Why was there no way to get there?" "Oh wait a minute. I see three ants. 3 ants might have stopped your car parking up against the fucking curb." "Oh, no need to be funny. No need to be funny, prick." Yeah, if we was ordering a Chinese, he'd be like a Kung Pao what? No, I ordered an egg fried rice. Egg friend rice. There's a typo there, mate. Egg friend rice. I'm not coming round your ass, mate. If that's the kind of stuff that you're preparing. Egg friend rice. One near me kebab gave me food poisoning, and then to top it off, the fucking cheesecake was still frozen in the middle. Ooh, nasty. Well, I mean, it's not a takeaway, but McDonald's, I can remember having a cheeseburger that was definitely off. Oh my days. Just thinking about that. Let's put it this way, the taste of it going in is a lot better than the taste of it coming out. Let's just say that. Once in a Chinese, I witnessed the entire family started reenacting UFC 100 in the kitchen. Fucking that's ace. That's awesome, mate, that is. And oh no, a bad kebab will proper mess you up. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people have lost the plot, Yeti, mate. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. What did he expect, leaving someone's food on the floor? Say they was in a wheelchair and couldn't make it to the door. He's just a lazy twat. Yeah, it was all his fault, and I was gonna contact him and complain, but as normal, there's no way of doing it. If you tried to do it on Amazon, it was like he's complaining of one item that you got, which it wasn't about an item. So I put in that it was a a bad experience with a driver, and then it starts asking me which item I had a problem with. And I'm like, for fuck's sake. Just can we have a person who's actually there that you can like complain to? I mean, it's obvious why they don't do it. Carl, it did, mate. All week of illness. Yeah, there's nothing worse than food poisoning. I've had it a few times. Love Chinese food, Yeti, mate. Yeah, man, I do. Egg fried rice is definitely one of my favourites, or egg friend rice, as Jack likes to prepare. So I think Jack might be a bit of a Jeffrey Dahmer or something like that, you know. If he ever says to you, do you want to come round? You come round my house and we'll have egg fried rice, just say nope. Because you'll go in the house, he'll go, do you want a drink? And then the next thing you'll know is you'll wake up and you'll be in a silver pot, a silver like foil thing, chopped up. That's what they'll do. Lads, that's rough, but most for me is 2 days sick from food poisoning, a week, my lord, at Jack. Yeah, sometimes it's so hard to sort of get rid of it as well. You know, it's like you have them situations where all you can do is like have a glass of water and you can't even drink the whole lot. You can't drink all the water, you can just have a sip and that's it, because you know you're going to go again. And the worst is when it comes out of both ends. That's at the same time. Yeah, that's quite interesting. You know, sit on the toilet while your head's over the bath. You know, it's quite an interesting one. Or if your bath's a little bit further away, you have to get it just right. So you run over, and then all of a sudden, and you pebble dash the old bathroom and everything. It's amazing. It's lovely. And when you have had a few arguments with every drivers, yeah, I can't stand every drivers, mate. They are the worst. You know who they used to be called, don't you? Hermes. Used to be called Hermes, and they were just as bad. They changed the name to Every. Still bad. That's why I cook. Well, yeah, it was a typo, but when you've had a shit week, that fried rice becomes the friend. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. We love typos in it, mate. Yeah, it was, well, rough, man. I basically lived in the bathroom. Yeah, so I've had a few sort of like situations like that, and it terrifies you, doesn't it, really? It terrifies you, like, and there's times where I will just like take a chance, like on some, the one thing I avoid doing anything with is chicken or any white meats or anything like that. You got to be really, really careful with them. Make sure they're cooked completely and make sure that they fucking, you know, they're okay, basically. If they're a little bit out of date, that's it. I won't bother with them, because that is nasty stuff. I bought my nan a nice gift once, and I saw that every driver throw the parcel to the doorstep. I opened the window and said, "Do you think it's a fucking game of dots?" Oh man, they are the worst, mate. And the thing is, you never know when they're turning up either. There's no like way of tracking or anything. Well, there is, but it just says we're nearly there, and that's it. We're nearly there. Okay, fine. Stand out downstairs. Nobody turns up. And I swear anybody that knocks on my door now must be using a fucking sponge or something, because I can't hear them. I can't hear them knocking on my door, even when I ain't got the headphones on. Typo lords, absolutely, mate, absolutely. Don't like being sick and bad, Yeti, mate? Nah, mate, that ain't, nobody does. Not like that anyway. When it's a stomach thing, it's always like, that's really shite. I get it a lot when I get hangovers. I don't get like a lot of people get with hangovers. I don't get headaches or anything like that, but my stomach is so bad. It's just turning over all the time. And I just, all of a sudden, if any meat tastes odd or smells odd, it's not worth risking it, because it can actually kill you if it's that bad. Yeah. And if it's like got like a silver sort of thing to it as well. That's not a good idea to eat that either. You can normally smell it though, can't you? You can normally smell it. I have a major issue with food waste, especially meat. I have risked chowing down on beef that basically could be walking again. Oh, mate, it's nice knowing you, Carl. Yeah, it was a nice photo of her and Grandad in his nice frame for her birthday, and then Muppet just threw it, so they got it. Oh, my days. Yeah, I think a friend of mine ordered a lamp, you know, a glass shade lamp thing, and they threw that over into the garden. Obviously, you know, the fact it says fragile on the side of it, they wouldn't even think of that, would they? And yeah, it just smashed into pieces inside the box. What a bunch of fucking knobs. I mean, I ordered some cat litter, and it turns up, and he went, "Oh, will you take this?" And I went to the back of the van, and there's a great big hole, and there's like, loads of my cat litter actually in the van. And I went, "No, fucking, of course I won't take it. What do you want me to do? Pick it up with a fucking shovel? Shovel it in? The fuck? No, you have to bring me another one." Righty so, matey. And yeah, and Cole's laughing. And Oxford United are crap. Rovers 1-0 victory. Me and Anthony celebrating with cider tonight. Nice. Like the other day, me and the missus went in. Big up Where's a little bit, by the way. And like the other day, me and the missus went in this restaurant, and her chicken was slightly undercooked, and she didn't want to make a fuss. Yeah, I'd have to say something. It's what it can do to you, though, innit? I mean, it might, you know, you've got to be careful, really. Got to be careful. You got cats, mate? I have, mate. Yeah, I've got Freddie. I don't know where he is, but I've got Freddie. I did have a picture of him on here, actually, somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with it now. I think I took it off, or it was on one of the other things. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I've got Freddy Krueger. And it's obvious why I call him that, because if he catches you with his claws, it's not going to be a good day. Right, let's have a look. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. I need to get rid of some of these fucking pictures. I've got like jokes I did sent out fucking years ago. Where are you, Freddy boy? Freddy boy. Where the fuck are you, Freddy? Here he is. Here he fucking is. Yeah, I'll show you now, mate. There he is. Sticking his tongue out as per bloody usual. What the hell? Yeah, sticking his tongue out. There's my Freddy boy. Right, where's the other thing? Right, bro, that's me too in a restaurant. I should make a fuss, but I'd rather risk death. Yeah, that's crazy, mate. But I said to her, no, we paid the money, we expect food to be cooked, bare minimum. So I called the waiter over and said a fucking good vet can get that going in again in 20 minutes. Nice. Freddie. And Yeti, do you know Wolfie from Forest Fan TV? Yes, I do. Not personally, to be honest, but I do know of him. Like a lot of bad smells. I know a lot of bad smells as well, and I stay away from them as well. Yeah, he's horrible though. Bare minimum, your food should be cooked. Yeah, definitely. Inverse Spurs fans was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm not keen on him, bro. They wanted you to take a broken bag of litter. You should said half the money. I paid for it. He's in the back of the van. No, I just told him to piss off. I can't believe he even said, will you take that? And I was like, no. So I do get a carrier bag and start fucking shoveling it in. Fucking talking about paid for a full bag, so I should get a full bag. Right, so we're changing it up now, and we've got for the second half, we've got Sells, we've got Williams, we've got Murillo, we've got Sangari, got Hudson-Odoi, got Anderson, got Gibbs White, got Wood, got Jesus, got Milenkovic, and we've got Aina. So excellent. Right, this second half should be decent then. Let me just try and get that onto here. So yeah, now we've pretty much got the full team out as it stands at the moment anyway. So let's have a look. Right, so that is your team for the second half. Sells, Williams, Murillo, Sangari, Hudson-Odoi, Anderson, Gibbs, White, Wood, Jesus, Milenkovic, and Aina. Awesome. So it should be a lot better second half, I would hope, because the lads are on there. The lads are on. You are better off that way, Jack. I'd rather be. Big up with Armour, you're right, mate. And that's like saying the bottle of champagne you ordered, will you accept this? I only smashed it and lost all the liquid. Will you take the cork? Yeah, it is. It takes the piss, doesn't it? Yeah, mate, don't want raw food when I've paid for it? No, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Right, so we've got the proper team out there. So hopefully Jesus is there as well, which is good to see Jesus on the pitch with Wood as well. Wood's actually on as well. So this should be a lot more interesting sort of second half, and you should see things sort of coming together to a point, I would have thought. So he keeps using Sangari quite a bit, and he's looking all right. He's another one that's really got to sort of pull things together at the minute. So as it stands, let's just have a look if they stop putting the fucking camera on the referee. Right, so it looks like Jesus is in the middle. Yeah, Jesus is in the middle, and it's kicked off now to Fulham. Fulham keeping the ball at the moment. I think that's Jesus there. So yeah, I mean, I think he might be looking at like trying to get two up front as well. And we've got a throw in now on the right hand side. Come on, Forrest, get back into it. Get back into it. That's what we've got to do. Ball across the middle. Murillo into the middle. It's with Anderson now. Anderson's just going to play it back to Milenkovic. The Serbinator. And then it's over to Aina. Aina tries to put it down the right hand side. Morgan Gibbs White tries to run onto it. And Fulham get it again. Played back to Fulham keeper. Leno, I think. And the ball's up in the air now. Fight with Serbinator. And just press in. Take the ball off him again. Nice one there from Sangari and Hudson-Odoi. Morgan Gibbs White now fighting for the ball, pulling him around though. He's going to get a free kick on that one. Car, yeah, mate, don't want raw food. And yeah, the new car you've ordered, I only smashed the windows and it got stolen, but will you accept the steering wheel? Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. Sangari again getting involved in the fight. He's impressed me quite a bit, to be honest. He looks like he's proper up for it, which is good. And we're keeping the ball a lot more now. Obviously, it's still 2-0 to Fulham. It's a decent passing. Keeping the ball. Aina, not a good pass. Gives it straight back to Fulham. But then he tackles through. Here's Fulham coming down the left-hand side. Can't get the cross. And that's going to go out from the Serbinator for a corner to Fulham. 47 minutes, 30 gone. 2-0 to Fulham. But we're definitely looking a lot brighter than what was in the first half. Charlie Beach and his bodyguards back in Manchester today. Oh, they are. Yeah, I'll have to watch that one later. Mate. Did you see that DJ Media one the other day? I thought he was a bit of a prat, to be honest with you. So Whistler has threatened not to play for Brentford. Force a move. What a prick! You signed the contract, mate. You play. Yeah, there's got to be something like happens with these things, haven't there? You shouldn't be able to do that. I put him in the under-21s. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I put him in the kitchen, mate, washing the pots. I put him in the kitchen washing the dishes. I wouldn't even put him on the pitch. Go on, get in there and wash them fucking dishes. DJ was with Fred again. Yeah. But this one was, I think it was him and, what's that other guy? Auditing Britain. And I just thought, I mean, look, they're doing it, whatever. But I know a lot of people didn't like what they saw. Let's put it that way. But, if it's not you that's doing it, then you're not really, you don't know what's going on, do you? There's Aina on the right-hand side, doing a bit of trickery, getting pushed back, though. Sticking with it, though. Good strength and power there from Aina. And then just puts it out for a throw-in. This is a lot better, though. A lot better. If they threaten not to play in their contract, if you say you don't want to pay, you don't get paid. Simple as that. Like I say, I'd put them in the kitchen. I'd put the chef on the pitch, and I'd put them in the kitchen. Well, not even chef, the washing up person. I'd put the person washing up on the pitch, and I'd put Whistler in there doing the pots. That's what I'd do. I mean, I don't know. It's probably not part of your contract that you can do that or whatever, or just make him clean boots. Make him clean boots. You just sit there cleaning boots, mate. We refuse to work our jobs. The normal public, we'd get fired. Of course you would. Of course you. And something needs to change with this, where players decide to do these things. It's ridiculous. They need to grow a backbone. Tell him to serve the lunch meals to people. Yeah. I'd have him washing the boots. They should audit the Arsenal training ground and fight Arteta. Yeah. That would be a good one, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what, if I could actually get there, I don't drive, but if I could actually get there, I'd do that. I'd go and do an audit at Arsenal. Nice pass there from Sangari. Nice from Hudson-Odoi. Lovely ball through. Jesus is on it and just can't get to it, but he was alive. And he was looking for the possibility there, Jesus. He was definitely on his toes there. And Leno just got to it as Jesus got to it. But, it looked quite promising, that, to be honest. Sangari with the ball again. Here's Anderson. Anderson plays it into Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi tries to get through the middle. Can't get through the middle. And here come Fulham again down the left-hand side. And Forrest getting back now in numbers. Ball can't get into the box. Goes to Aina. The use of the ball when we've got it is pretty decent, to be honest. But Fulham are pressing us like crazy. That's going to be a free kick. Right, guys, I'm just going to go grab a beer. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, we're definitely getting involved a lot more now. Is it bloody hot still? It's really hot still, isn't it? It's like humid. Make sure you get your climate change jabs, guys. apparently as soon as you get the jab, the temperature drops straight away, according to what I've heard. And wherever you go, guys, make sure you turn. Oh no! No, he's got it too far though with a Wobie, and that's nicely defended by Sangari. Headed back to Souls. Nice. That looked a bit dangerous there. But yeah, whenever you walk anywhere, guys, make sure you turn around and like clear your carbon footprint, you know, so it don't stay there. Yeah, it should be all right then. Come on, come to Texas. You all know hot, mate. I wouldn't even, mate. Honestly, I'd swear down if I got off that plane, I'd just turn into that pepper army fucking thing straight away. Honestly, I would. There's no doubt about it. I'd be on the runway going, "What's the matter? Too spicy for you?" Yeah, I think I'll do that one and miss, mate, to be honest. I'm getting Greta Thunberg number 14 Arsenal shirt, mate. Hey. Yeah, man, absolutely. Why don't you get, like, instead of having Greta Thunberg, why don't you get Arsenal is Greta? Instead, and as if you've done a typo. Arsenal is great, but Arsenal is Greta. Because a gap, mate, if you do that, I mean, it's a great idea to do that, but I think you'll regret it somehow. It's a lot better now. Anderson with a pass into the middle, playing the ball around, ends up down the left-hand side with Williams. Williams plays it in. Referee, get out fucking way, you idiot. Referee gets in the way, screws all the move up. Corruption in the friendlies. Sangari there wins the challenge. He's looking decent. I must admit that Sangari. He's proper sort of getting involved as well. Reload. Ball over the top to Woods. Woods turns, shoots. Offside anyway. Nice idea, but it's offside. Arteta is making Arsenal great again. Make Arsenal Greta again. Mate, hey, see what we did. See what we did there, look. I think that's good, mate. Make Arsenal Greta again. Oh. That is an awesome idea. You know, I would always have, like, I've always said, oh, wait, Jesus is in. No, Woods, I mean. That's not fucking Jesus. Everybody's Jesus to me at the minute. Anybody gets it outside the box, it's Jesus. Doing all right, though, with the defending and controlling things at the moment. Here's Murillo again, plays it down the left-hand side to Williams. Murillo gets it back. Murillo plays it into the middle. That's back to Milenkovic. Ball over the top by Aina. Now that is Jesus. And Jesus gets pulled down. Referee says nope. And Fulham come out again on the right-hand side. It's getting over the halfway line. Plays it down the wing, the right wing. And Forest back in numbers again. Looking for that opportunity to take the ball off them. And then hopefully get on a run. What Forest fans you know on YouTube, Yeti, mate? I know Door on Tour. I'm Sam with Door on Tour. I know there's one called Kizza Red, I think it is. There's what's the other guy's name? I can't remember. There's a few. There's some I'm not bothered about, to be quite honest with you. But I think they're not bothered about me, so why would I be bothered? And we fucking 3-0 down. You absolute son of a gun. 3-0 down. Pereira. Bloody hell. Just when we were starting to get it going and all. What a bastard. Big up Yazza TV. How you doing, matey? You well? And Lord knows we need Jesus. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm all good, man. Watching Forest 3-0 down now to Fulham. We've looked all right as well in this half, but man, that was just too easy. He should not have got the cross there. Anderson slipped. Anderson slipped, ball into the box, and then just smashed in by Pereira. So 3-0 down. That's a shame because we really looked like we were starting to get things together there. And then we just got opened up there. Ball through the middle. We keep trying to go for that ball through the middle, but it's just not coming through. But we're definitely sort of playing a different way than what we did before with Jesus there. We're trying to thread the ball through. And he looks awake as well for it, so hopefully he can get something. You look forward to the new season, Yeti, mate? Yeah, man, absolutely. 100%. I'm looking forward to sort of knowing exactly what we've got, you know, towards the start of the season, knowing exactly what players we've got. But I'm proper revved up for the start of the season. Get it all going and get things moving again. Hopefully, we can have a good season like we did last season. I think we had an excellent season last season. I knew we was gonna run out of steam towards the end. That was obvious, but it's a shame. But it is what it is. But it's still been a fantastic season. I think we're probably looking maybe mid-table, hopefully, or something like that. But again, it depends. Like if this Endoi comes in and he fits in, like he fits in with the other teams, I want a Bakayoko, to be honest. But Bakayoko's gone to, I think, Leipzig, I think. But we're looking at that McAtee as well, but he could be going to Eintracht Frankfurt. So Harvey Elliott, I think, is kind of on the radar as well. So whether those things actually happen, is Forest outside the box, plays it back to Aina. Fulham now coming out, and little flick there from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Doesn't he work? I've got a throw in there on the right hand side. Jesus now fighting with it, plays it back to Murillo. Murillo puts it down the left-hand side. This is nice. Woods going to get the cross in, gets the cross in, doesn't go to Jesus though. It's outside the box with Anderson. Anderson takes a shot, but that's straight at Leno. Still good stuff though. Big Yeti, thanks for coming on my stream. Pleasure to have you on. Yeah, man, it was an absolute pleasure. I can't remember a lot of it, mate, to be honest, but cheers for having me on. Big up the chat and big up Josh, mate. Hit the like if you haven't. Absolutely. Big up Adam Partridge, mate. I'm live later for Man United game. What time's that? That's the late one, isn't it? The Man United one. Is that about midnight or something? Who are you playing? I looked at it, but I forgot. Can you wish Frankie a happy birthday, please, Yeti? We're walking on stick, but listening to your commentary. Nice one. Yeah, happy birthday, Frankie. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, watch it. We're watching on stick, not walking on stick. Well, what is wrong with my eyes? But yeah, happy birthday, Frankie. Big up to you, Orkster. And West Ham United. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. What time's that on? I did look, but I can't remember what it said. Because there's like 2 or 3 friendlies, isn't there, after this one? I'll be there, Josh, mate. Absolutely. I'm probably going to 12 a.m., yeah. I'm probably going to sit and watch Fantastic Four. So if Fantastic Four's finished by then I might jump on. I don't mean on stream. I mean jump in, chat. I mean Right, okay. Also, I got Rumble going as well. Long-Haired Yeti's Cave. I'll put the link in the chat. Drop us a follow on there if you don't mind. That would be absolutely awesome. Because you never know, I might end up over there. If I keep doing these, keep it real, keep it Yetis, and swearing a lot, and they keep making me 18 plus, then they might actually, decide that I don't belong. You don't belong on YouTube, young man. Young man, what are you doing swearing on YouTube? You naughty young man. Right, we are fighting for the ball quite a bit, though. I mean, that's massively impressive. You can sort of see the drive to want to keep the ball. Callum Hudson-Odoi now on the right-hand side. Lovely skill there to get through him. Plays it back to Aina. Aina then gives it back to Sangari, who looked decent today. Oh, bloody fucker. Oh, I messed that up. Sorry. I messed that up. Sangari was doing great, and then he did that. But he heard what I said, I think, then. That was commentator's curse, I think, that. Arsenal versus the Barcodes tomorrow. Oh, right, yeah. That should be a good one, shouldn't it? I will follow. I am on Rumble. Nice one, mate. I'll follow you on Rumble as well. DM us your Rumble link. Will do, mate. Was Jez arrested for the Arteta graffiti? I heard he is a suspect. Yeah, Jez. Well, where was the graffiti? I think he did that graffiti in Essex yesterday. Is that what you mean? Right, okay, so we just have a look at this. Is it really hot? It is really hot today, isn't it? I'm absolutely burning up. Thanks for this sub as well, Hulkster. Appreciate it, mate. Massively appreciate that. And I've just noticed it. Right, I'm just going to check this out because I believe, although I'm pretty sure it had been dealt with already, but I do believe. Yeah, I thought it had been dealt with. Nice one, Carl, mate. I was just about to do that, bro. Right, okay. Yeah, he's been binned. Yeah, nice one, mate. I was just looking. I know. I remember that name, so I knew who it was. Big up, Yeti, mate. Yeah, big up to you, Adam. You've been in it. You've been in here ages. It's just 809 subs now, guys. Doing really, really well. It's doing really good as well. I don't know if you caught it, but my start of the South Park Stick of Truth episodes. Did episode 1 the other day. Absolutely awesome. Played it for about 4 hours. What a game that is. What a game that is. Absolutely brilliant game. Here comes Fulham again. Ball down the right-hand side. Played over the top. And not a very good cross. Come on, Forrest. Let's get this ball down there. Get it to Jesus. And let's see his capabilities on a shot. And Fulham making a fair few substitutions now with the looks of it. Fulham have our number at the minute, I think. That's with Milenkovic. Milenkovic then plays it back to Morello. Played to Nico Williams with Anderson. Anderson plays it into the middle. Lovely work there from Jesus to get away. Plays it down the right hand side. Callum Hudson-Odoi, but just a bit too much on the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in. Nice stuff there from Jesus. No, that wasn't Jesus. That was Morgan's White. Once my Wi-Fi is back, I'll catch up. SP games or Elite, bro. Best fun I've had in years. Oh, mate, it was class. It was absolute class. I really, really enjoyed that. Can't wait to do the rest of it and then do the extra game that they did as well, the Fractured Bottle. Brilliant game. And I love the fact that that dude got cancelled on Paramount and what they replaced him with, South Park. Because South Park is just one of them things. Everybody takes to it. Everybody loves it. You know what I mean? And it's a really good idea, in my opinion. Right, Fulham with a ball now. No, he's got kicked, and the referee's going to call that back for a free kick. 69 minutes gone. Still 3-0 Fulham. Come on, Forest. He was looking sort of really getting into the game just before they scored that third goal. Ain't that the way? I mean, you've just got to finish your chances, haven't you, I suppose? Ball over the top from Fulham, down the left-hand side. Two players on him, Sangari and Serbinator. And here goes the Serbinator, and the Fulham player goes down. Don't know anybody actually touched him there, Iwobi. But are they getting a free kick? Right, Pereira backs it off. Milenkovic turns around and goes, guys. Rev, he nearly knocked me head off. Ref. I can't breathe, ref. He slapped me round the face. Can't breathe. South Park is hilarious. I got banned watching it when I was little because I was repeating the swear words. It's brilliant, mate. It is absolutely brilliant. It's very difficult to sort of like key out episodes that are the best because there's just so many good ones. It's just awesome. And that game is just amazing because it's just like being in South Park. It's just like being a new arrival who moves into South Park. It's just so well done. It's excellent. Absolutely excellent. I love it. I don't know like which characters are in it, and I think the other characters are in it again eventually, but I ain't seen Mr. Garrison yet, or I ain't seen Jimmy. And Jimmy, oh mate, honestly, well, my favourite's Cartman, obviously. Butters is definite. He's up there as well. It's Cartman or Butters, because Butters is absolutely hilarious. And that episode, Make Love Not Warcraft. Oh my days, how amazing was that? He's getting to level 100 by killing boars. We need the sword of unspeakable truths or something like that. It's just so good, that is. Oh, it's Jesus. No, Leno's too close to him. Oh, he's got it through. And go on, win that ball. No, not managed to win it. And Forrest now managed to win it. And the ref gives a free kick again. Bro, they both pulled each other on the floor, ref. You in some kind of Dumbo, and now you're giving a yellow card as well. You absolute bellend. Bro, wait till you play the second one. Yeah. I don't know if I've got it, actually. If I ain't got it, I'll buy it. But I definitely want to go on the second one as well. Jesus is very awake to everything that's coming at him, which is really good to see. Now we can play the game. Yeah, absolutely. Sword of 1,000 truths, that's it. That one is brag. What about the one where the internet gets cut off? And Randy's like looking everywhere to get on the internet for his like porn fix. Oh mate, it's such a good series that is. And that Cartman gets an anal probe, mate. That killed me when I first watched that. That's hilarious, isn't it? When he gets that anal probe. Hey, I love to sing her. I love the moon and the stars and the springer. I love to sing her. What the fuck happened there? I'm ass. Fucking awesome. Sword of 1,000 Truths. After run, data's running out. Take care all. No worries, Carl, mate. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're well, matey. Hope you and the missus and Arthur are doing good. And here come Forrest now on the left-hand side. Pass comes in. Oh, good save there from Leno. Shot comes in from MGW. That's about the best, really, that we've had so far. Nice pick out as well, that was from Nico Williams. Instead of going for the cross, he pulled it back. Pulls it back to the edge of the area where Morgan Gibbs White is. And here's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Another cross coming in from Nico Williams. And it in, get in! Come on! And Woodsy puts the ball in. He's in the right place at the right time. And it's Chris Woods. 3-1. Lovely cross. Lovely header from Woodsy. Just what you expect. Puts it in the right-hand side. 3-1. 75 minutes gone. Lovely goal. Lovely goal, that. Hudson-Odoi plays it to Nico Williams. Williams takes it out of his feet, just fucking puts it over to Woodsy, straight on his head, and that is in the fucking breadbasket. Beautiful stuff. Leno didn't have a chance at that one. That's what we want from Woodsy. Nice, well played, Woodsy. Well played, Forrest. Now here come Fulham again. Fulham player goes, were you giving a free kick for that? This fucking referee's a Kentucky Fried Donkey bollock. Every time they go down, he gives a free kick. And you look at that. I mean, he's just dived. He's absolutely just dived there. 76 minutes gone. Free kick to Fulham right outside the box as well. Come on, Sells, man. You are the man. Pereira's going to take it as well. You score it. And that hits the wall, goes out for a throw-in to Fulham on the right-hand side. And come on, Forrest, let's try and get another break. Another goal. I thought Sangari looked good in friendlies before, though. Last season, I thought he looked good. It's in the major games that counts, but he does put his foot in and he does get around and he does try and win the ball all the time. I see a lot better from him now than I did. So big up to Sangari. Balls with Sells, plays it across to Murillo. Murillo puts it through the middle. And that wasn't grabbed very well from Morgan Gibbs White. He's got it again now, though. Running through. He's got to pass it. Oh, the pass just ain't good enough. And he's going, trying to win it. Forrest coming forward now. Just keep catching the ball. Nico Williams tries to put it in the box, but we're going to get that back again with Sangari. And Nico Williams now trying to get across. Woods has gone out to the left-hand side. Plays it back to Sangari. Sangari turns, takes a run, plays a pass through the middle, and shot comes in, and that's grabbed by Leno. Better though. It's definitely better. You're starting to see something actually start working now. You know, and the fight that they're putting in to win the ball, and it's a bit more of a mid block as well, instead of like a low block. They seem to be trying to win the ball in the middle more, which I like to see. Take care, lol, call, and you're giving your team's final league position prediction yet? No, not yet, mate. I'll find out who we've got and how we're going first. Well, I've already said really about mid-table, I'd say. I think we'll be about mid-table next season, to be honest. Hopefully they surprise me again like they did last season. But there's still players to bring in. There's Alanga's got to be replaced, you know, and Doy. If we get McAtee, you know, there's like a few players to sort of bring in yet, and I think there will be a fair few players, although a lot of Forest fans are panicking. But I'm sure they've got some up their sleeves. I think that's fair. Yeah, I think so. Back mid-table. I say when we've actually got like all the team together and we know exactly who's going to be in the team and the way we're playing, because let's face it, we can't really see how things are going to go yet until the season actually starts. These are just friendlies. I'm quite impressed with this workout though. 80 minutes gone, and this referee is calling everything against us. Everything. I mean, the Fulham defenders got hold of Wood's neck there. Got hold of Wood's neck. And they get the free kick. What an absolute fucking load of bollocks. What an absolute load of crap. You can clearly see it on the replay that he's got hold of his neck and his shirt. He's got hold of his shirt. They're pulling him back. And they get the free kick. What's that all about then? Was watching a match from last time you were in EPL the other day, by the way. Yes, nice. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it last season. I enjoy it all the time, but you know, it made me so proud last season what we did. And we're only just like getting started as well. I don't think Marianakis is going to settle for anything else, so I think we will get to somewhere eventually. Just going to take time. I think the only worry about it is you want to be getting things going quick because you want to keep the players that you've got. You know, the last thing you want. I mean, I've got to say, I mean, Jesus has not looked out of place or anything like that. He's looked decent. He's made some really good runs as well. He's got the ball here. Oh, he just can't get it past though. Sangari's got it on the left-hand side. Pulls it back. Morgan Gibbs White's going to shoot. And that's easy save there for Leonard. Yeah, I'm very passionate in my league watch-alongs and all that kind of stuff. I was asked yesterday that if we win in Europe, will we have another star on the badge? And I was like, nah, we won't. I don't think so. We're not going to do that unless it's Champs League. We will get there eventually. I'm pretty sure we will actually get there eventually. But everybody's like strengthening and stuff now. But we still might have that counter attack that counters all these like proper big players and teams and all that kind of thing. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what comes next season. stay in the league is the main aim. 100%. Got to stay in the league. We are going down the left-hand side again. Plays it into Sangari. Sangari back to Murillo. Murillo's put that over the top to Milenkovic. Callum Hudson-Odoi just does a little flick to Aina. Doesn't come off though. Iwobi on the left-hand side. Plays it into the middle to Pereira. Pereira's got it now. Puts it over to the opposite side, the right. Running down the right now, but Woods is going to get that. Oh, Woods is doing some defending, gets taken down. Oh, Woods are defending. Would be nice if Woods got top 5 last season. Yeah, he mate. Yeah. It was always going to come to. I kept saying that it was always going to come to a point where it started to burn out a little bit. Because we played some hard games last season. I mean, we had to keep Liverpool at bay to beat them 1-0. Same with Manchester City. Is Jesus now on the right hand side, plays it to Callum Hudson-Odoi, plays it to Anderson. Anderson into the box. Oh man, Woodsy just could not get on that. The pass just had a bit too much weight on it. Good idea though. Great idea that was. I do like that Anderson, I must admit. I like the team we've got at the moment, to be quite honest with you. Just need this Morgan Gibbs White thing sorted out, and I need to know the situation with it. Got a lot of making up to do, in my opinion. Here come Fulham again, down the right-hand side. Just keeping the ball in the centre. 85 minutes gone. Now Fulham plays it down the left-hand side. Forest just back in numbers at the moment, pressing into. I don't know who that guy is, to be honest. Ball over the top from Fulham, and that's easy shepherded out by Murillo. And now Forest could get on a bit of a break here, and Morgan Gibbs White gets lucky with that. Turns, plays it down the wing to Aina. Aina back to Morgan Gibbs White. Sangari, some nice passing stuff we're doing at the moment, and that ball down the right was not the best by Morgan Gibbs White. Yeah, the game I watched was 94-95 season yet. Yeah, I think I was actually still going back then. I was a season ticket holder. Most of the championship, a lot of the championship, and also like League One when we dropped down to League One as well. I didn't go to a lot of away games. I went to Rotherham, and I think it was Scunthorpe, and obviously the Scum, Derby County. I went to that away game at Prideless Park as well. Yeah, I used to go all the time. Can't afford it now though. It's just, well, I don't even know how it all works now. You got to be a member and all this kind of stuff. I don't even know how half of it works now. Hopefully one day I'll manage to get to a game or something. Last but one season when you were last in the Premier League. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, I'll be honest with you, mate. I said this in the stands to the guys that I was talking to all the time. My cousin as well. You know, I don't think we'll ever see like Premier League football, and to be able to see it now and to see like what we did last season as well, it's phenomenal. I was even in that much of a like, with us beating Liverpool at Anfield and all that, and beating City and United double and all that kind of stuff. I was even like, when we were third, I was like, man, we are playing some really good stuff now. I even had a bet that we'd take it all, to be honest. So I was that confident in what we was doing. That's probably where it went shit, because everything does when I bet. That's why I don't bet a lot. Sangori with a ball now, trying to get through. Still got it. Past two players. Plays it back to Anderson. With Norton Gibbs White. Plays to Murillo. Murillo to Williams. Murillo with a ball now. He's an absolute class act, that Murillo. Just passing the ball around. Doing some decent passing now. Anderson goes down. Referee just lets it go. This referee, man. Nice one. Aina just presses through there. Ball over the top to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Don't think he's going to get to that, though. That's going to be Leno's. You think a lot of YouTube are about the money, Yeti, mate? Absolutely. 100%. 100%, mate. Totally. You get offered sponsors and things like that all the time. Mainly like mobile games and stuff like that. And I do play some mobile games, but they're never the ones that I actually play. But I still won't, because if you sign up for those kind of sponsors, then basically you've got a set thing that you've got to get, and that's like getting the people that buy them to keep buying stuff in the games. And I don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it. If it was Cruz Campo or Forest shirts or something like that, then yeah, 100% I would. If it's something I agree with and something that I know things about, then yes, I would. But I wouldn't do it for. Don't worry, I'm not going to be trying to sell Tampax at some point. Don't worry about that, or them fucking airy balls fucking things, whatever they are. Manscaped and all that boo-hoos and all that shit. I ain't never going to be doing anything like that. Not about money for me. It's more about the, women living on my own and that. It's more about like the chat and getting on with you guys and, having fun in the cave and that while I'm watching my team. Clough last season, you even played some good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I think he should have gave up before that one, to be honest with you. It was absolutely heartbreaking seeing us take us down. But, you can't fault what that guy done. So, oh, Anderson, lovely. Oh, lovely the way he got that on his left foot. But then as soon as he tries to take the shot, the tackle comes in. And the Fulham player stays down again as normal. I like Sangori when he was at PSV. Yeah, mate. Yeah, he's starting to look like he's kind of getting that back. Seeing a lot of like through balls that he's playing as well, which he was doing in a lot of the friendlies before. He's definitely not worried about getting involved with people, trying to tackle. That was lovely from Anderson. That should have been a goal, man. He puts it over the top. Morgan Gibbs White. Anderson puts it over to his left foot, goes for the shot, and the Fulham guy just flies in and then just stays down. Yeah, he's long-haired bush sponsored by Manscaped. Yeah, exactly. Now, I'd never do anything like that. Not interested. Not interested. I see a lot of them do it where they, and I've asked questions like Surfshark, VPNs, and all that lot. And I've asked things like, oh yeah, what kind of protocol does it sort of work on? And it's like, I don't know, you'll have to check out the website. And I'm like, well, if you're selling it, then you should know a little bit about it. Yeah? Because you're going to get asked. Not going to no website. You tell me because you're selling it. So that I don't agree with at all. if you're putting your name to something, then you should know a little bit about it, you know. That's just my take on it. But yeah, you get a lot of like emails and stuff like that. But like I say, it's mainly like mobile games and stuff like that. But you've got to get like so many people to start playing the game. You've got to get so many people to buy things, like the passes and all that kind of stuff. Spend so much money playing the game, get to such a level playing the game and all that. And I don't agree with it, to be honest. You know Mark Goldbridge, mate? Yeah. Not personally, but I know of him. I don't really bother. I mean, I used to watch United stand quite a bit, to be honest. I mean, there's all this thing where they're saying he's really a Forest fan and all that lot. I don't know about any of that, but I don't mind him. I have no issue with him or anything. Same as like Terry Flowers and all that lot. Everybody does their own thing, and that's why YouTube's so good, because everybody just does their own thing, create stuff. Don't much like the channels that put everybody else's channel on and their content on and everything like that. Not that keen on that, so I don't do it. It should be you that's the entertainment, you that's the centre of it, not putting everybody else's channel on and going, oh, look what this Pratt says and look what that Pratt says. And I'm not interested in any of that. If I'm on a show with somebody and they start giving it the big one, then yeah, I'll get involved. But other than that, I'm not really that bothered about that. I like just being in here, being in the cave with you guys, and just enjoying every minute of that. Not interested in the rest of it, to be honest. That to me is just like rap battles. It's been done loads of times, and I think there is a lot of YouTubers that actually, I think a lot of the feuds and stuff are actually made up. They're actually created between the two of them. That's just my opinion. That's what I think they do. Could be wrong, I don't know, but that's just my opinion. That's just what I think. I don't think there's any, there's one or two big feuds, but I don't think there's many of them. Just do what you do, enjoy what you do, enjoy the creativity of what you're doing, your movie reviews, honest thoughts and opinions. I won't do spoilers on movies because I think it's stupid to do spoilers, because if you're doing spoilers, people ain't going to watch it, because if they want to watch that film, why are they going to watch you giving them spoilers? They're not going to do it, are they? But again, if people want to do that, then people do that. They do whatever they want. I'll do whatever I want all the time. So, I can't expect anything from anybody else. Right, but it's full time now. They're just going through the highlights and everything. And I have to say, the second half looked quite promising, to be fair. I've seen some really good stuff, some really good moves. Nice to see Woods get on the score sheet with a classic sort of woodsy goal as well, So yeah, I'm quite impressed with what I've seen tonight. So it's 3-1, obviously. I think getting the 2 goals straight away for Fulham kind of gave a bit of a mountain to climb, and then we was getting ourselves back into the game and we was starting to really sort of show something, and then unfortunately they broke through and got the 3rd goal. And I think that pretty much, well, we still didn't give up though. We still carried on. We still carried on trying to do it, got the goal back. So yeah, all in all, I think it really good run out today. And we just got to wait now and just see who we're keeping, who's going. I would say probably most of them that's on the pitch at the minute, they not be going. Jota Silva, I think, could be going to Sporting Lisbon, We'll have to wait and see on that. This is a lovely goal. What a cross that is from Nico Williams as well. Straight on Woodsy's head. Absolute beautiful cross, beautiful header, straight in the net. So that's the point of view that I've got. Lovely stuff. Keep showing this goal, and it is absolutely beautiful stuff. Hopefully we can get this Ndoye. Looks very good. Check him out on YouTube. He looks a really, really decent handy player. But obviously, he's going to have to get used to sort of playing in the Premier League as well. But if you can bring that game to the Premier League, then he's going to be an interesting little player, no doubt about that. The Awoniyi was decent tonight as well. I thought that's some of the best I've seen from Awoniyi, to be fair, for a good while. So he's trying to get himself going again. And the next game is... Who's the next game? Let's have a look. Next one we've got is Estoril Praia. Or something. Estoril Praia on 7 o'clock on Wednesday. 30th, with this Wednesday coming. So, and then we've got Birmingham City. But things are starting to look alright now, to be honest. And then we've got Fiorentina. And then we've got Al Qadsiya. And then obviously the first game is Brentford on Sunday the 17th of August. So we just got to see how it goes, basically. Ndoye, I think he's... I don't actually know, mate. The team he's at the moment is Bologna. It's Swiss, I think it says. Yeah, Swiss footballer, it says on here. Oh, wait a minute. I've got the VPN on, anyway. Yeah, Swiss footballer, 30 matches, 8 goals, 4 assists, 4 yellow cards. That was last season. So, you know, he looks quite an handy player as well. But I think Napoli's like interested in him as well. So whether we can actually get that one over the line is another thing. Jacob Ramsey, I think we're leading the race to get Jacob Ramsey for about 50 million. Can't say I know that much about Jacob Ramsey. I know I've seen him play and that, but not really took that much notice of him, because I don't really take that much notice of him unless we're going to sign him. McAtee, I think, would be a good one as well, to be honest, if we can get him in. Harvey Elliott, yeah, I'd be up for that, because he's got something to prove as well if he leaves Liverpool. So that's another interesting one, in my opinion. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. And on that note, guys, I am going to get out of here, because I think I'm going to sit and watch Fantastic Four, and then I will be doing a honest thoughts and opinions on it, probably tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be probably part of the videos that I do tomorrow. And then we'll probably be doing more sort of gaming with the guys as well, a bit more Void Crew. Doing obviously more South Park as well, other Forest friendlies to come as well. So yeah, it's all going to be hands on, and any news that comes through, then obviously I'll do a little bit of a stream on that as well. So yeah, so guys, anyway, thanks so much for the support tonight, and it's been awesome. We lost 3-1. But definitely saw a lot of positives in that game. The way we were fighting for the ball, you know, and the way we was moving forward as well. It's quite impressive, a lot of it. New lads didn't disappoint at all. Thought they looked decent as well. The younger lads at the start, I think we've got some pretty good talent there. So during the season, I'll be doing like the academy games as well, because I want to keep an eye on the younger lads in the academy to see what we've got sort of coming through and everything. And so that's definitely sort of on the cards. And be doing the women's games as well, because you know what, got a Forest badge on your shirt, and I'm there for it, and that's it. Hopefully they swap the shirts at the end of the game, but we'll have to wait and see on that one, I suppose. David Herbert, the only gay on the panel, big up. How you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? Good to see you. But yeah, I'm going to be shutting this down now, guys, and I shall catch you all tomorrow, or maybe in the street, in the chat, for Joshy J's watch along later on, unless I fall asleep watching Fantastic Four. Depends how good it is, I suppose. So yeah, guys, big up everybody. Like I say, thank you for the support as always, and yeah, keep it real, keep it yeti. We always tell it how it is on here, and there's no turning back from that, and there never will be. So big up to everybody on that, and big up Mikel Arjeza. How you doing, mate? It has been a while, and I hope you're well. But I'm just like closing this down now. I'm boiling up. I'm boiling, to be honest. I'm absolutely boiling. I've got a fan right on me, and it ain't really making much difference. So yeah, guys, take it easy. Like I say, keep it real, keep it yeti. And just one more thing, because I haven't said that for quite a while. RIP to the Sheffield United defender, Baldock. I saw that today. That's absolutely unbelievable. And obviously, the legend, the Dark Prince, Ozzy Osbourne, absolute legend, big part of my life and my music and all that kind of thing. And Hulk Hogan, another big part of my life. Used to watch Hulk Hogan all the time, and he was absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, guys, I'm out of here. So, tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys.